Hi kids, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lizzie. I hope you're doing well, feeling good, being good out there for your parents and your well, I don't know, are you on spring break right now? The kids in my state are on spring break or Easter break, whatever you'd like to call it. I hope you are. Breaks are fun. Are you ready for the next book in our Toy Story collection? It is called A Wild Ride. Now, where we left off last time was Woody was taken by Al and brought to his apartment, and he met Jesse and the prospector and learned about going to the museum, and Buzz came to rescue him, but he said he didn't want to go, so we are right there. Now we're going to find out what is going to happen next. So, if you need a snack, if you need a juice box, if you need a blankie, because it's still a little chilly, depending on where you are, go ahead and hit the pause button. If not, let's get right into it. I'm excited. Let's see what happens with A Wild Ride. I'm going to read the pages for you because the pictures are very small. I'll show you the pictures before I flip to the next page, okay? Ready? Let's go. Woody the cowboy doll watched his friends leave through the air vent. They'd come to bring him home. A man named Al had stolen Woody to sell him and the rest of the Roundup gang. Jesse the cowgirl, Bullseye the horse, and the prospector to a museum in Japan. Woody was ready to go. He was afraid that if he went home, Andy would grow up and forget about him. But his friends didn't understand. Suddenly, Woody realized that he couldn't stop Andy from growing up. But he didn't want to miss seeing it either. "Buzz, wait! I'm coming with you!" Woody shouted. Woody turned to his new friends and urged them to come with him, but the prospector blocked the vent. Uh-oh. "No hand-me-down cowboy doll is going to screw it up for me now," the prospector said. He didn't want Woody to leave. Without Woody, they wouldn't be sold to the museum. Oh no. There's stretching. Buzz leaving all sad because Woody wouldn't come. And here's Woody like, "Wait, I'm coming." And then the prospector's not letting him out. What a mean prospector face. We don't like it. Just then, the toys heard footsteps approaching. They quickly moved back to their places. Al hurried into the room and packed the Roundup gang into his suitcase. Then he ran out the door. He was late for his flight to Japan. He wanted to sell the toys as quickly as possible. Oh no! Andy's toys and the new Buzz Lightyear that they had met on the search for Woody all watched in panic from inside the vent. "Quick, to the elevator!" shouted the real Buzz, hoping to catch Al. But when they got there, an evil Emperor Zurg toy stood on the elevator roof. Zurg was Buzz Lightyear's enemy. He had seen the real Buzz escape from Al's toy barn and followed him to the apartment building. Zurg attacked with his blaster, and the new Buzz fired back with his laser. Rex was too scared to watch. As the dinosaur turned away, his tail accidentally knocked Zurg off the elevator roof. Good job. Good job, Rex, right? Oh no, those ones haven't figured out that they're just toys yet. There's the real Buzz up there like, oh my god, here we go. With Zurg out of the way, the toys lifted the elevator roof. Al was impatiently waiting to get to the ground floor. "Come on," he muttered. "Come on, come on." Muttered. Maybe he wants to murder the toys. Buzz held on to Slinky's hands, and Slinky stretched down to Al's case to undo the latches. Woody popped out of the case and grabbed hold of Slinky's paw. Just as Slinky Dog started to pull Woody up, the prospector grabbed Woody's arm tightly and yanked him back inside the case. Ding! "Ah, finally!" Al exclaimed as the elevator reached the ground floor. As the door slid open, the prospector shoved Woody back down into the case. Al hurried out of the elevator and ran outside. Inside the elevator, Andy's toys dropped down from the roof. They watched Al leave. Then the toys ran to the doors, squeezing through them just before they closed. They're not giving up. They're going back for Woody. That prospector's being a real butthead. Look at him. Pulling him back in there. Mean old prospector man, right? Let him go. Let Woody go. Free Woody. Right, kids? By the time Andy's toys were outside, Al had already driven off. They spotted a Pizza Planet delivery truck, and the door was open. The new Buzz went back to Al's toy barn, but everyone else hopped into the truck. Buzz took control of the wheel. Slink, you take the pedals, and Rex, you navigate. Rex stood on the dashboard and looked for Al's car. He's at a red light, he suddenly shouted. We can catch him. 3 squeeze toy aliens hung from the rear mirror. When the car moved forward, they said, use the wand of power. Ham pushed the gears and the truck sped off. Rex, which way? Asked Buzz. Right, said Rex. I mean left. No, right. You're right. They swerved through traffic and followed Al all the way to the airport. Oh my God, how dramatic. Look at all them toys trying to drive a car. Look at poor Buzz has got to run. And they don't know left from right. At the airport, the toys didn't know how they'd get through the crowd without anyone seeing them. Then Buzz spotted a pet carrier. The toys piled inside, sticking their legs through the small openings in the bottom so they could walk. Ah, someone's coming, called Rex. It was a little girl. Oh, a puppy, she squealed. Slinky Dog barked a few times to scare her off. Buzz gave Slinky a thumbs up. The barking had worked. At the counter, Al was arguing with the ticket agent. I'm not checking it, he told the agent. He didn't want to lose sight of the suitcase with the Roundup Gang toys. But he finally gave in. The ticket agent took the suitcase. Still on the pet carrier, Andy's toys followed the green suitcase onto the baggage area. There they all are in the dog carrier. Do you see him? No, it's a little blurry. There he is checking the bag. Now they can get Woody back and before they get on the plane, hopefully, right? The toys gasped. There were hundreds of suitcases moving in all different directions. How would they ever find Woody? There's the case, yelled Slinky. No, there's the case, said Ham, spotting another green one that looked exactly the same. The toys split up. When Buzz opened a suitcase, the prospector jumped up and punched him. Hey! No one does that to my friend, Woody yelled at the prospector. Woody grabbed him and the two started fighting. Woody's arm was torn in the same spot it had been earlier. Al had stretched him up so he'd be in perfect shape for the museum. Stitched him up. Buzz raced to the rescue. Can't read again today, kids. Woody looked at the prospector and grinned. I think it's about time you learn the true meaning of playtime, he said. Then Woody and Buzz strapped the prospector to a pink backpack. He moved out of the baggage area and had a little girl pick him up. Oh no, he's going to be a little girl's doll. Oh, a big ugly man doll, said the girl. He needs a makeover. The prospector was scared. I've got to get out of here, he said. But it was no use. Prospector's going to get a makeover. He's going to put makeup on his face. Ha, ha. That's what he gets for being a mean old prospector. Bye, prospector. Right? Back inside the baggage area, Bullseye had freed himself from the green case, but Jesse was stuck. Woody, help, she cried. Toys watched as the case was loaded into a cart. Woody and Buzz jumped on Bullseye's back. Ride like the wind, Bullseye, Woody shouted. They raced after the cart. Woody scrambled onto the cart, but it was too late. The green case was already being loaded into a plane. Woody jumped onto another bag so that he could get on that plane. He had to save Jesse. Once he was on board, Woody jumped out and ran to the green suitcase. Excuse me, ma'am, Woody said to Jesse, but I believe you're on the wrong flight. He grinned. Jesse's eyes lit up. Woody, she cried and hugged him. Come on, Jess, said Woody. It's time to take you home. Just then, the plane doors shut. They were trapped. The plane started to move. They had to get off. They found a hatch and crawled down to the plane's wheels. It was hard to stay on, but Woody slipped. Luckily, Jesse grabbed his arm just in time. Oh, no. Oh no. Look at him. It's like, I gotta get Jesse. And then now Jesse saved him. They're taking turns. Woody's hat flew off, but it was caught by Buzz. He and Bullseye were riding alongside the plane. Woody was so happy to see him. Then the cowboy came up with a daring plan. First, he told Buzz to get behind the plane's tires. Then Woody used his pull string as a lasso and looped the end of it around a bolt. Jesse, he shouted, let go of the plane. What? Are you crazy? Jesse shouted back. But she trusted Woody, so she let go of the plane. Holding on to each other, the pair swung down and under the plane. Woody's pull string unhooked from the bolt. They dropped onto the Bullseye's back behind Buzz. Nice roping, cowboy, Buzz said to Woody. Jesse hugged Woody. That was definitely Woody's finest hour. Woody smiled and looked at his friends. Let's go home. Oh, they're all together except for the mean old prospector who's going to be a new Tea Party member. When Andy returned from cowboy camp, he was happy to see his toys. Jesse and Bullseye had joined the rest of the toys to welcome him home. Oh, wow, new toys, Andy said when he saw the cowgirl and the horse. Thanks, Mom. Buzz looked at Woody and smiled. You still worried, he asked. About Andy? No, he said. It'll be fun while it lasts. Aw, so there he's back in Woody's room with all his toys and two new ones, Bullseye and Jesse. And now they can be played with again. Jessie was sad, remember? She missed the little girl that played with her. Now she has Andy to play with her. The next time, we're going to read Toys That Go Bump in the Night. So stay tuned for that. I bet you it's going to be a scary one. How exciting. I'm glad they made it home. And I'm glad the mean old prospector is on his way to some other state. Good riddance to the prospector. Ooh, my elbow cracked. This is what happens when you get old, kids. Your bones crack. See you all next time. Be good for your parents. Be good to your siblings. Be good to your classmates and your teachers and your elders. But most importantly, be good to yourselves. I love you. Bye.